Hey guys, welcome back to Cross the Line. I'm Andrea Renee. You can follow me on Twitter at Andrea Renee, and don't forget to follow at Street Fighter. In the studios today to talk Street Fighter Cross Tekken, we have the coach of Team Tekken from Capcom's first ever fighting game reality show, Cross Assault. As usual, we'll update you on all of the contests we have going on, and our very own giveaway here on Cross the Line, where we're upping the prize. We're auctioning off 28 pieces of Street Fighter Cross Tekken character artwork signed by Ono-san and Harada-san. All of the money raised will go to Calm, a UK charity set up to reduce the suicide rates in young men. The eBay link will be in the description box down below, so be sure to bid for your favorite characters and support a good cause. So let's talk about the contest update right now. That's right, our Facebook contest that's going on. We're accepting submissions for round 5 of the contest, and it ends on Sunday, February 19th. So hurry up and get your entry in to be one of 10 winners to receive a PlayStation 3, a copy of Street Fighter Cross Tekken signed by Ono-san, a 1-year subscription to PlayStation Plus, a Street Fighter Cross Tekken fight stick, Bobblebugs t-shirt, poster, a copy of Street Fighter 20, the Art of Street Fighter art book, and a shot at the Ultimate Gamer Cave. And let's not forget about our UK remix competition on Facebook. It's still going on, but will close on February 21st. Get your Street Fighter or Tekken-based music track in, and you guys could be crowned the official UK Fight Club DJ 2012 and be invited to play live at all of Capcom's events this year. You're also going to get an Xbox 360 with exclusive signed copies of Capcom's hottest titles, and of course Street Fighter merchandise. We're also going to be having a Street Fighter Cross Tekken dance competition for UK fans. Team Street Fighter will incorporate these moves into a dance routine, and Team Tekken will use these moves. The winning team will have their dance professionally filmed and edited into a short video. We're going to have full details in the link in the description box down below if you guys want to learn more. Now it's time to talk about our giveaway here on Cross the Line. I gotta give a big congratulations to Brandon7733 for winning last episode's giveaway. The question was, which Street Fighter Cross Tekken character would you want as your crazy uncle or aunt, and why? He answered, I would want Kuma as my uncle because I like porridge and got blonde hair, so we could do some Goldilocks cosplay. P.S. I would even wear the skirt. Now that I would most certainly love to see. If you could recreate that for us, that would be awesome. In this episode, you guys, we're going to be giving away a copy of Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So be sure to subscribe and leave us a comment answering which Street Fighter Cross Tekken character would you not take miniature golfing and why. The winner will be chosen at random, and we'll send you the game upon its release. You've seen a lot of gamers come through our studio, and most of them have been repping Team Street Fighter. Now it's time to hear from a die-hard Tekken fanatic, the one and only Aris. He's also going to be appearing on Cross Assault, and we got the man behind Avoiding the Puddle to test out the game, so let's check out his thoughts on Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Alright, so here we go. Hopefully they get to learn a little bit from this video. Oh no, go to the training stage. That stage looks amazing.
No.
Yo, I want...
Yo, you don't call the shots, gamer. Okay.
This is gonna be too good.
Yeah, but still, I need those tips though.
No, I'll give you tips. Don't worry, I'll give you
Okay.
tips. I'm here to help.
Thanks.
You do the same for me. What does that do?
I think it's just a projectile.
Yeah, I thought you needed tips. Yo, why? How are you already sped up?
That's a good question.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah.
That's called a tick throw. What I did is I threw out a jab right there.
Yo, how
and
you
turned
getting
into a
home,
spinning. Yo, that's another tick throw right there.
What is it, SP?
That's 3 tick throws in a row. What you want to do is when I throw out a jab and you block it.
You better get the hand out of my face. Go on.
You want to know why that didn't work? yeah, I can tell you. You don't want to overcommit your
We're
chain
gonna fight
combos.
by the end of the day.
You don't want to overcommit
fight
your chain combos. It's going to leave you at a disadvantage. Meanwhile, I'm playing good spacing, good footsies right here. You know, doing what I do best. This is called a victory.
Alright, now
Oh, Aris, look at this! Oh, Aris! Oh, snaps.
A little premature
Yo, tag
on
him
that
out,
victory,
tag him out.
huh?
He's gonna die. Okay. Ooh. Aris, come on.
Did you make this game? You must have made
You
this
might have
game.
thought I did
think
with
you
the
made
way
this
I
game.
play.
I think you made this game.
Execution, I mean, what I can honestly say, in all seriousness on my part, you can tell me it is that it's playing very similar to Street Fighter 4, which is why I retain my godlike skills.
I'm gonna throw up.
You gotta run it back.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Gonna look a little repeat from last match. Gonna out footsie you. Nope. Oh gosh, it's like nothing's changed. It's so good.
I feel like you talk like this when you're alone at home.
So that you'll never know. Wait, stop.
Time out.
Time out, time out, time out. Oh, Hugo. Oh!
Get out of here.
Yo, Hugo's so huge. I like it. Okay. Yeah, you know how to play Hayachi?
I just tried it right now, actually.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
wow.
Oh, God. Go. Coming for you.
No, you ain't.
Oh,
Oh!
yes, I am. This better kill you.
It killed me? I was like 50% command throw? Yeah,
Better
right.
kill you. Okay. Go back. It's cool. Oh.
Oh.
What's going on here?
Oh, that was cool.
Well.
I'm not sure how they work, but he's green. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like green.
Okay, there we go. No, please don't kill him. Yo, that was so sick. Oh my god.
Nice. What happened? I didn't even know how I did that.
What happened was that you were listening to the advice I gave you that first game about tick throws, and you just hit me once, and you're playing very good. You're getting better.
Thanks.
You're getting better.
Appreciate that. Blue team. That's me.
And I'm joined in studio today by the one and only Aris. Thanks so much for coming by the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, like you guys have probably seen on the show, we've had a lot of Team Street Fighter with the exception of Filthy Rich from Namco Bandai. And now I'm glad you're here to represent Team Tekken. So I want to know, how did you get started with Tekken in the first place? Like, what drew you to Tekken?
Initially, I started competing with Soul Calibur 2, but after that game kind of died out, the natural transition was to go towards Tekken. And a lot of my friends played it, so I used to play at an arcade called Southern Hills Golfland. There was a lot of competition there, so approximately around the Tekken 4 era, I started competing in that game as well.
Do you have a favorite Tekken game?
My favorite Tekken game is without a doubt Tekken 6 Bloodline Rebellion.
All right, that's a good one. So tell all the viewers out there, what do you do now in the fighting game scene?
I still compete, and I also run a website called avoidingthepuddle.com. The content that we cover, though it is predominantly Tekken related, I also like a lot of other fighting games like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, which is my favorite Street Fighter, and Soul Calibur as well. So I try to cover content that could apply to any fighting game, and I'm mostly interested in the philosophy of winning and strategies that apply to winning in general. So, I mean, hypothetically, it could apply to anything rather than just games. You could apply it to poker or chess or whatever. So that's kind of what I'm interested in. So I try to cover that type of stuff.
Oh, that's really interesting. I'm sure if you're playing a game, the goal is to win.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we're talking today about Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You've gotten a chance to play the game. What do you think so far?
It's really fun. I'm having a good time playing it. I think the most interesting thing for me as a Tekken player is kind of seeing these Tekken moves that I've been watching for years already in a 3D environment. They're applied to a 2D environment, but more interestingly than that, their uses are completely different. So a move in Tekken that is pretty useless can be very useful in this game. And one example is Yoshimitsu has a move called Bad Breath, and in this game it seems like a very applicable, almost projectile, and I was using it as an anti-air in some situations. So just that, first of all, initially seeing that move made it into this game is really cool, and then discovering the uses for that move that were totally non-existent in Tekken are also really, really cool. So at this phase, for me, the discovery process is a lot of fun for that game.
Well, there's certain characters that you're looking forward to seeing in the game and discovering their moves?
Well, the characters that I use in Tekken, none of them made it into this roster as of yet. I play Dragunov, Fang, and Armor King. But of the characters that are in the game, the Tekken characters, I'm mostly interested in Yoshimitsu, King, Heihachi, and Kazuya. Those are the characters I'm interested in.
Yeah, we've definitely seen a lot of Kazuya on the show. He certainly has some really awesome power moves. But what about all the people that out there that are Tekken players that are maybe a little bit hesitant about coming over to the Street Fighter engine? Do you think they're going to have difficulty jumping in and playing?
Well, I think it depends on what type of player you're talking about. The average Tekken player, I think, will not have a difficulty enjoying this game and having the same sense of, exploration that I have right now. But as far as success competitively at a very high level, I think it's clear that Street Fighter players and veterans have an advantage because it is a Street Fighter game and it plays very unlike Tekken. Even though the moves are from Tekken and the characters are from Tekken, the application of those moves and the skills needed to use them are not necessarily the same as Tekken. So as far as success, I think the Tekken players will have to really dedicate themselves to reach the level of veteran Street Fighter players. But I think at this point, it's clear that any player or any fan of Tekken will enjoy this game, at least on a casual level, because it's really fun just discovering the new versions of these moves that they've kind of connected with over all these years.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I'm glad you brought up the fun aspect of it, because to me, when I got the chance to play with Matt from Capcom, the thing that really made it fun for me was the gem system. And you got to try out the gem system today. What are your first impressions?
Just like everyone else, initially I was really skeptical, especially for competitive logistical reasons, because running a tournament with such a complex gem system and customization system will be difficult. But from what I can see, it seems like the gems don't really make that big of a difference in terms of like the outcome. I mean, they do have some function and they do kind of sway the match a little bit, but I don't think someone is going to win a tournament based on gems. It's still a matter of skill and application of the game itself. So
no, it's interesting you bring that up, because when we were talking with Mike Ross, he said, because you guys played together, he was like, even though he said he was reluctant to admit it, he said that you beat him outright without even really needing gems.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Hollywood Mike Ross, What are you going to do? That guy, he's just in front of a camera all the time. He's almost forgotten how to play.
Talk, I like it.
No, but the gem system, I think like everyone initially, it's easy to panic when you hear about something like that. But the way I see it is, worst case scenario, you guys have already said that if it pans out in a way that's not working out competitively, you can play without them locally. So I honestly think it's nothing to worry about. If they suck, then you just won't use them. But so far, they don't seem like they're that big of a deal, honestly.
Are there certain gems that you're excited to try out? Maybe the Vitality gems, or Defense gems, Cross Gauge gems, Boost gems, or Assist gems? I know there's a couple different kinds of gems.
I think initially when I heard about the system, I thought it would be applied towards what type of a player you are. But the more I learn about it, the more I feel like the gem setup will apply more towards the type of character you use. So a character with slow walk speed or a small jump arc might want to use a speed gem or something of that sort. It seems like the gems apply more towards the character's playstyle than the player's playstyle. That's just what I've gathered so far. So it really depends on what character I end up gravitating towards it when the game is released.
Are there any Street Fighter characters that you maybe would consider playing with? I know you're a Tekken guy,
Yeah.
but there's some good ones.
Well, I mean, I like Street Fighter as well, like I said, especially Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And in that game, I play Akuma and Oro, and neither of those characters made it into this game. So as of right now, I mean, I'm not really too interested in any of the Street Fighter characters, especially when the Tekken characters are so interesting right now.
Before we go, I want to make sure that all of our viewers out there know where they can find you and find your site.
My website is avoidingthepuddle.com. In case you're wondering, that's a Tekken move name. It's Yoshimitsu's up forward 4, which I couldn't find in the game, but it might still be in there. And I also have a YouTube channel in which I have videos that are completely unedited and unprofessional, completely unlike this show.
So be careful. You might find offensive things there.
Oh, you'll definitely find those there. And yeah, so you can check out my website or my YouTube channel.
Gotta give a big thank you to Aris for dropping by and giving us his take on Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You guys can catch him and Alex Valle as the coaches on Cross Assault, airing on February 22nd. Street Fighter Cross Tekken releases in less than 3 weeks, you guys. That's right, March 6th, mark it in your calendars here in the US, and March 9th in Europe. Be sure to pre-order if you haven't yet, and of course, don't forget to rate, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. I'm Andrea Renee, and I'll see you guys next time right here on Cross the Line.
Hadouken!